Hey everybody, Anthony from AshesNet here. So, interesting project, and I thought it'd be helpful for other people. I spent the last 2 days asking web hosts, North American ones, what are your packages for a certain type of small business e-commerce website? And they all got back to me, some of which sent me secondary emails today. So I'm going to go through them, and as you see, I have created a document in which I am going to post the offers, the packages, whatever. And I'll tell you the list of things. Also, you can read it in the description of this video of what I was looking for. So an ability to be unlimited as far as selling items, having pages, and bandwidth. The reason why I asked that is because a number of hosts actually limit bandwidth or visits. I found one where it's like 500 visits a day. And I'm like, well, so what does that mean? The website's inaccessible for the rest of the day? And yeah, that's pretty much it. Or this much bandwidth. I'm like, well, how does a store work if when it reaches its limit, it can no longer have any customers? That seems rather limiting, especially a bunch of looky-loos. Like, the marketing, there's a saying in marketing where if you reach 100 people, 10 people actually look at what you're looking to sell, and only one person will buy. And that is kind of so there is a 100 to 1 chance that somebody's going to buy something when they see your ad or whatever. So limiting bandwidth makes no sense to me. So obviously the ability to accept credit cards and PayPal payments, all of them said, because again, we're using WordPress. I don't know if I mentioned that before. We're looking for we're building a WordPress website for my uncle who wants to do a little online store. So WordPress, you have to have your own servicers like Stripe, which most people have apparently, so that's great, whatever. The one condition he particularly had was he gets charged literally every transaction for a fee. So his bank is seeing transaction fees of like $1 or whatever every single time somebody makes a purchase because he's paying the use of the credit card. And he doesn't like that, and I don't understand why it's happening. I feel like it's a Stripe problem, but it's not neither here or there. It's just a foible he had, but he really wanted to do WordPress, so here we are. Just-in-time management system. So Shopify has the ability to basically auto order. Basically, it'll send information to your supplier. It says, okay, we need this many. We've reached a certain level, and now we need to replenish. And then it will do a purchase order, send it through the system, blah, blah, blah. And then my uncle would receive products at his home for what he was needed to restock. So it does a lot of the work for him automated. And I don't know if that is a thing necessarily that is offered through WordPress. And there's the WordPress plugin is called WooCommerce, but then there's plugins you can get to add to that to add these additional features. I don't know, and I haven't really read the emails, so you're learning when I learn when I go through these emails. I'm not going to show you the emails, nor am I going to show you the master document. You're going to see me doing the research, going through these emails, loading up their plans, and seeing what their prices are. So the other requirement, easily customizable. My uncle is an older gentleman, so obviously he needs to be, I want to post an image here, I want to write some text, I'm done. WordPress is fairly easy for that. Let's see. Periodic self-updates and file backups. I believe all, if not most of them, offer updates as part of the package, but if you want the software, WordPress, to be updated, you either have to do it manually or pay for an upgrade where they handle it. So for a new website, suck it up and update it yourself until you have some money come in, and then you can pay for the fancy they updated thing, you know. So one thing I learned, Shopify uses a proprietary, now I've never used Shopify before, but it uses a proprietary website builder. Unlike WordPress, which is just free to use, you can't export your Shopify store into another format. It isn't a thing you can do. WordPress, once you build the website, you can export it, and so that gives the advantage to, let's say my uncle decides he doesn't want to do WordPress at this host. He can pack up his website and move it to another host. So that is kind of like, okay, cool, you have that option. He already owns his domain. He bought the domain. It's parked. And he had hired somebody back in May. And the website should have been done in May. He kept checking back every month, like, hey, where's my website? Where's my website? And the web designer was like, oh, I'll get to it next weekend. Next weekend never came. So I told him at the beginning of August, just scrap that there was no contract. It was a verbal agreement. Just cut them off, change your passwords, and I will do this. So here is where I am. I am doing this. So WordPress, if you're unfamiliar, it requires PHP and MySQL, which all of these hosts obviously have. And so we would just need to, wherever his domain is hosted, shoot it at the correct website using their name server, whatever, however it's set up. So, because I'm reading through a list here of things that needed to be done, and we've pretty much covered them. So he obviously needs to use Stripe for running credit cards, and then we're hoping there's a JIT system or just-in-time system, so we can book, so we can do the resupply without having to physically put it in. Just check itself against the system. Alrighty, so let's start with the first email. And so I hate when they change website interfaces, but here we go. Squarespace. Greetings from Ireland. Okay. I thought Squarespace was in America. Well, whatever. It says it looks like you're looking for a few questions, features the Squarespace offers. If you're new to our platform, I'd be happy to share some details on how the information about how our system works. All Squarespace websites currently add images and text, regardless of the subscription plan. Each website also includes unlimited bandwidth. There's no restriction on the amount of traffic you receive. Already A+. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're going to go over here. So unlimited bandwidth. I never learned to spell, sorry. Unlimited bandwidth up to 1,000 pages. This is due to platform limitations and cannot be adjusted based on your subscription. Okay, so that's no matter what for Squarespace. Okay, pages with a large amount of content, such as numerous images or embedded elements, may load slowly for visitors. So that's how that works. This applies to all websites online, obviously, because I think this Linnea is talking to me as if I was new to a website altogether, which is fine. You got to know your target audience, I guess. Let's see. To improve loading speeds, content-heavy pages, we recommend breaking up large blocks of content. Okay. So she's basically, it looks like she is giving me more on page limits, faster loading. Okay, if you would like to sell in, recommend checking out these plans. So she gives me Basic Core Plus, Advanced Business, Commerce Business, and Commerce Advanced plans. Holy crap. These support selling products online and accept payments via PayPal. Once the transaction is complete, the purchase would be automatically deposited into your connecting bank account. On PayPal side, if you're referring to a different withdrawal process, please let us know. You can find the plans and supported features here. Okay, so we will load up that browser. I'm going to move it into your screen. Okay. So, I don't think I want to use the whole screen up for this thing. Oh, they're in the same tab. Yeah. Okay. I forgot I'm using Google crap. Okay. So, you might be able to see it all, but we sometimes change our plans to best group features together. See, now I realize I need to enlarge the space on the screen. So let me do that real quick. It's a matter of just adjusting the settings here. There we go. So now you can see everything I see. Okay. Before you begin, sometimes we change your plans. Best group of friends. This page reflects both current options and new billing plans that we're rolling out in waves. I don't want to do legacy. Obviously, I want to do whatever the new stuff is. So just go with the new billing plans. Okay, so basic, core, plus, and advanced plans. Okay, drag and drop system, add pages, navigate menus, upload galleries and images, monetize your site by selling products, send invoices, proposals, selling courses, and memberships. Okay. So, key features. This is the basic plan. Transaction fees 2%, and then a credit card fee. Wow, that. I don't know how I feel about that. It's weird that their plan is abridged in this way. Let's look up Squarespace. Let's just get started here. What is your site about? Oh, so they really break it down into a questionnaire. Wow, okay. Squarespace may not be necessarily appropriate if that is the... Oh, I don't want to create an account. I just want to look at the pricing model. Okay, let's see if they... Sell your products and offerings. Explore selling. Everything you need to run an e-commerce business. I mean, it's some clean designs, but I have a feeling it's not WordPress. Let's see. Okay, so if I'm looking at this and understanding correctly, Squarespace is pretty much Shopify. Yeah. Okay, and then, yeah, it says Stripe and PayPal. So I could probably eliminate Squarespace from this research, which I'm going to go back here. I'm going to write a note here. Similar to Shopify. No WordPress. That's disappointing. Anyway, back to this. The transaction fee sucks. Digital product fee sucks. Man, are they nickeling and diming you? Website up to 1,000 pages, free custom domain. Well, we already have a domain. Unlimited products, content merchandise, all this stuff. Donation, blogs, project management tools, limited availability labels. Let me see. Comparing notes on the other screen. Boop. Okay. Sync your products with Facebook and Instagram. See, that integration there is nifty. Let me make a note on that. Facebook IG integration. It's an interesting note. Abandoned checkout recovery. I assume that's where, hey, you'll have something in your cart. Why don't you come back and finish your purchase? Those are annoying as hell, but they probably turn into some sales. Mobile optimized. Well, that's common now. I don't even need to list that. Point of sale, obviously. Okay, so basic. Okay, gotcha. Okay, next one. Let's just go to the next one here. Core. Like, basic and core almost mean the same thing. I'm a little... So, core has no transaction fee. Has a smaller digital product fee. Okay, what? They use JavaScript and iframe code for code blocks? Ugh. I mean, again, if it's like Shopify, I kind of get it. Which makes it looks pretty, I guess. It's just, Basic gets you 24/7 customer support. But I'm not seeing that here. Is it saying, for more substantial sites, choose the core plan to invite unlimited contributors, use premium features like custom code, integration third party. If you need extensive team, editors, cores. So core allows you to add individuals. Okay. MailChimp integration, Google Shopping, shopping labels, code blocks, Facebook pixels, Zapier. Okay, so here is my problem. It's not telling me if this is in addition. Includes all the features of the basic plan plus. Oh, so it changes some of the numbers, but gives you these additional features. This is actually not too bad. I mean, it's this plus this with some number changes. Okay. There's a lot of... okay, cool. And then what's plus? Plus lowers the fees. 2.730. That is actually equal to, I think, a couple of the other ones I spoke to. I am curious. What is a digital product fee? I'm going to open this in a new tab. What is a digital product fee? Digital product fees for sales of digital products like courses. Oh, nah. Okay, we're not doing that. We don't care. And then video storage for some reason. Okay, so obviously wouldn't need. So you would basically pay more if you just wanted more video and a lower fee here. I'm looking like kind of like what would be the best for price here, but I'm like the difference between core and basic is like the fee, which is the one I'm concerned about right here, is the same, which means there's no difference here unless I need these extra features, which third-party commerce integrations. Oh, see, that might be required. Let's see. Sync your square-based inventory management. Oh, yeah, see, you would need it. Just so he can do the reordering. Yeah. And products APIs. Yeah, so definitely would need that feature. So, looking at this, the play would be the core plan on Squarespace. So core. And there's no real URL for it. Did we decide, did we find? Okay, I hate the fact that I can't just look up a price. Okay. But it's the core plan. And then I'll grab this right here. A long URL for no reason. Okay. So I go back to the email. And what else is Linnea saying here? Include products website, insert icons, store pages, CSV, okay. CSV file. Well, I guess technically you could export the CSV file. Yeah, and then it says, our platform doesn't currently support just-in-time inventory. However, if you're interested in contacting a third party or connecting a third party service to your website, you can explore the support options here. And we just looked at that, which is this here. Okay. It is important to note that every website builder has its own unique systems and source or code for creating websites. Squarebase CMS is proprietary, obviously. Okay, read it. While you can import products from Shopify, While you can import products from Shopify into Squarespace, importing an entire website is not supported because it's proprietary. Okay. Moving from Shopify to Squarespace. If you choose to move your website to our platform, you can export certain content from your Squarespace. I think she meant Shopify, but XML file, which is a database file. It can also be imported into WordPress, but it isn't compatible. I'm gonna be honest, the test store he has running has maybe 12 items on it, so I don't think it's going to kill him to just manually pop a picture or throw the price down in a small description. Yeah, and so they can't guarantee the import will be exactly the same. There are trials. I don't care. What? Okay. So I should be seeing another email from Squarespace. So let me go and see if I got another email from Squarespace. I see this one. Oh, I did. Okay, I got it this morning. Okay, so this one is for Saskia. Okay, thank you for your email. I understand you were wondering how to connect a third-party domain to Squarespace. Yes. Okay. Which brings me back to here. Okay, so before I get to the domain thing, because I'll read that real quick, it's not really pertinent to what I'm doing here. Plan term, I don't know. And the price, no offer was made beyond what is offered on the website. Once you sign up for a trial, they like get you locked in with an account. That's kind of annoying. Actually, I'm gonna put a caret or not a caret. It's like, where's the down arrow on the keyboard? There isn't one. See below. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get clever here. Copy, paste, and then I'm gonna put the caret here. There we go. Alrighty. If you would like to use Squarespace with a registered domain from another provider, we're going to transfer the domain to Mutz. Okay. I have to make that note. To use domain would have to transfer to Squarespace. That is kind of sad. That makes me sad. I'm just going to say domain would have to be transferred to Squarespace. Okay. So far, really inconvenient. So we're done with Squarespace right now. Move on to the next one. So the next email I got, this is for Host Papa. So about 30 years ago, I was big into online text games. And one of the guys who ran a text game, he worked for a company who ended up eventually being bought by Host Papa, and he still works there. And so I was like, I will check out the new owners. So this is what we have here. So this is from David. I think I talked to him on the phone. So I understand you would like to move your e-commerce store to us, and we have some processes. The first option would be our managed WordPress start. Okay. He doesn't give me any links, but he gives me a description. So I will look it up on their website. This is Host Papa. So we can close these out. Host Papa. Alrighty. So, managed WordPress start. It's like, is there a, let's see, hosting, managed WordPress. Okay, click here. Okay, so this is what he's telling me. Okay, so we can copy, and we're at Host Papa. Here's the URL. And he calls this one managed WordPress start. I might have to copy this field a few times for them because of the different plans. Because he says there's 2 of them here. So let me copy this. I'm gonna copy, and then the other one he says is called VPS Start. And then where is that one at? Okay. So his approach is resources versus features. Which is fine because I kind of asked for both. Okay. So he goes on to say, if you prefer the hands-off approach, Managed WordPress Start is a great option. I prefer the hands-off approach. I honestly don't want to have to mess with, wow, okay, this really does break it down really nicely. Okay, we'll go with this one. Okay. With our managed WordPress hosting, core updates, performance optimizations, security scans, and plugin management are handled by you. No need for manual work for a developer. What? Core updates, okay, are handled for you. Okay. It is designed specifically to make WordPress running site easy, secure, also improve speed and reliability. Already kind of has me sold on this. Okay. So features. This is for one WordPress install. So this is one website. So I got to make this note. This is for the WordPress start. Let's see. One WordPress site. He says 25 gig of storage. Well, he's probably never going to get past that. 100,000 monthly website visits. See, that is a limiter, because if you do the 100 to 1, monthly, that is 1,000 sales a month. That is kind of a, because if you're pushing 300 sales a day, that's basically 3 days and your website's no longer accessible. I don't like that. Free standard SSL, automatic offsite backups, real-time malware scanning and patching, enterprise global content delivery, automated WordPress plugin themes, and 250 caching security locations because of redundancy. Gotcha. As for email, Papa Mail Advance. It comes with 5 gigs. Well, we're not worried about email, so we can skip that. Okay, second option, VPS Start. So hold on, let's go back to here. The pricing on here. Let me see if there is a limit breaker. So this one says 3 websites, which if we were going to do this, we would want the 3 websites. Because he wants to move other websites there if this works out. So we will look at what plus is. 80 gigs, 500,000 visitors. Ugh, that number kills me. That there's a limit, you know? That's only 5,000 sales. But it has all the features. So, holy crikey. Okay, cron jobs, fun. Database. Well, the redundancies, it better be up 99% of the time. Yeah. Honestly, if it were me, I would go with plus. Because, he's only going to do 3 sites. Because it looks like the difference in the packages is strictly the size limit and bandwidth. So, because we can always expand. So don't forget, you can always upgrade. So yeah, I'm gonna make that note. I'm gonna switch it to plus. 3 sites, 500,000 visits. Probably have to look that up. Plus plan term, $50 a month. I think it said how many years? For 2 years. 2 years. And then, sorry. 2 year and 50 a month. I don't know. I'm just. There we go. I think I like that. Okay. 2 years, 50 a month. Okay. And the change is 500,000 visits. I don't like the limitation, but there we go. Okay. So. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so then this one. This one is just straight server, right? It's a 4-core CPU, 4 gigs of memory, 100 essential features. Well, here, let's go here. Okay, so this one is just basically a server shell. They give you an account, you log in, you install everything, you're doing it by hand. Okay. And then, yeah, so he gives me the VPS start, but again, that doesn't seem like a very fast website. 4 terabytes of data transfer. Does that mean it's limited? Yeah. Let's see. Bandwidth is the amount of data that can be transferred from one point to another in a certain period of time. It doesn't tell me. Is that a month? Is that the monthly number? It's not really telling me. I'm slipping through some notes. Hold on. Okay. To share the proper prices, please share the location of the country. Help. Okay. I thought I did that. Did I get another email from him? Yeah, I did. Okay. I got a later email, so let's go check that one. Okay. So I got a Kindle now. Shopify. Okay. So to ensure performance speed, I recommend using Ultra hosting plan. Okay, so she just upsold me to the Ultra, but she gave me real prices. Okay, so WordPress Ultra, let's go back there, see if our numbers are any different. 10 websites, 300 gigs, 1.5 million views, 300 gigs, 10 installs. Okay. Free standard SSL, automatic offsite backup, real-time scanning and patching, enterprise global delivery, content delivery network. Okay, so the pricing for that. Okay, so she's just rather straightforward on it. He says, we can handle the migration from Shopify for you. So they would actually import the website. But this is the Ultra. So let me make a copy for that one. Copy. And then the term she comes up with. Although I'm going to do some math. I want to see where those numbers are coming from. She doesn't give me time periods. 115 times 12. 1380. Okay, how is it more expensive? So I typed in 115 times 12 to 13. Oh, I think there might be tax. Hold on. Times 1 point. Okay. No, it's still more expensive. Weird. Okay, I guess I'm gonna make that note. That kind of sucks. I was really looking, because my dude works there. It's like, so 1 year, 1680. Actually, one. Oh, so 1, 2, and 5 years. And then it's 1680, 3358, and 8397. I'm not quite sure where they getting some of these numbers, but sure. Mathematically doesn't line up. Okay. Oh, back right here. 10 WordPress sites. Yips. Uh, 1.5 million visits. Huh. And then she said, for those prices, they will migrate. Oh, because I have the feeling that's the add-on to it. They will migrate Shopify to WordPress by hand. So they're doing the work. I'm going to do an or. 114.95. I'm going to go back and do the math again. Times tax. 122.42. Or do 122.42. No migration. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, and that's all they gave me for that. So we got quotes. Trying to break habits, and I'm just like, no, I'm going to keep doing it. I might as well just go along with it. Okay. Here we go. Alrighty, so that's Host Papa. So let's look at their VPS. Your choice of management level, manage, blah, blah, blah. Your choice of Debian, Ubuntu. Okay, so, yeah, obviously Linux. But I would legit have to go and relearn Linux. Hey, this is some back-end crap, though. The other problem is, I think, because of a shell setting, it would have to be handled strictly by hand. Yeah, this is looking for some like serious website building. It's a little bit more complicated, and I mean, here, obviously, it's PHP, MySQL. You would have access to the back end. Yeah, this is a little bit more involved. I mean, especially for somebody who isn't particularly tech savvy. I mean, I'm talking about my uncle, not myself. But yeah, this is just a whole lot of features that if I showed it to anybody in my mom's generation, they're going to glaze over. So I think we're going to skip with this package maybe, because this is solely built on the fact that you're doing all the work beginning to end. but then they have the managed plans, which are here. And obviously the prices go up. Let's see what it says. So it looks like it's the same as yeah, so the same information except what? We still have all of that. So I assume they're doing the backups and whatnot. Yeah, it gives a lot of extra features that I frankly don't care about. You know, so okay, so what do they consider the extra features for a managed plan? Managed VPS. VPS is a virtual private machine, by the way. Okay, well that's if you want to run an operating system in the background, which that's only useful if you're doing like a server. So let's not do that. Or a virtual private server, yeah. VPM, a virtual private machine. Okay. All right, don't care about that. So, So yeah, I think we're going to remove the VPS as an option. That is a lot more involved, and if we get to a point where the website is capable of paying for its own support, one would hope he would upgrade to one where he pays them to make sure it keeps running, because the goal is not to have to pay somebody to constantly come in and fix things. Okay, so Host Papa's done. We'll move on to the next one. Now, if you're wondering about the order, it's basically based on the return contact. So, first one, I think GoDaddy I spent the most time with. It's about a 45-minute phone call. Really went into detail. So, so the first recommendation was Premium Store Design Service Managed Woo Hosting. And okay, so let's actually, I'm not sure that is exactly what I'm looking for here. Hold on. Okay. So they just sent me a straight up just whatever this package is. So let's go to GoDaddy and find it. Premium Store Design Service on Managed Woo Content. Oh. And you wonder why I'm confused when I'm looking at these sites. Okay. So the listing shows, and this is the exact verbiage, Premium Store Design Service on Managed Woo Hosting, which is WooCommerce's WordPress. Well, a plugin for WordPress. And it says sell physical items and goods, memberships, gift certificates, unlimited products, online store orders, sell on online marketplace up to 50 orders a month. See, these two already are limited. Up to 50 orders a month. Forget that. Up to 5,000 orders a month. That is useful. Offer buy online, pick up in store. Well, there's no physical location. Abandoned cart emails, 3-part series. I'm going to assume it's the hey, You left something in the cart. Would you like to come and get it? Discounted shipping rates up to 84% and online credit card transaction fee of 2.730. I don't think we even ran across transaction fees, but so let's see. Fees. I'm gonna put CC fees. 2.7% plus, I think it's at 30. So, copy. And this one's called Expand. It's called Managed Hosting for WooCommerce Expand. Okay. And then the term is $130 a month. Okay, so 1 month. It's 130. Or it says 1,060 a year. Did I read that right? 1,060? That's something right. Oh, 1,560. Okay. Okay. Discounted shipping rates have been occurred. Okay. Okay. Integrates with. Okay. Buy online. Okay. GoDaddy Smart Terminal POS integrates with managed hosting for WooCommerce. Smart Terminal syncs your online and inline. Well, we don't have a physical store. That was a very short. Oh, here it is. We start you out with the latest version of WordPress WooCommerce. The same you would have downloaded from WordPress.org. So I like when they break it down simply for new people. So build in GoPatty payments. You can start taking secure online payments in minutes and get paid out as fast as next business day. Integrate across Amazon, eBay, Etsy, Google, Facebook, Instagram, and Walmart. Include 25 premium extensions for store management, cart and checkout, analytics, marketing, product add-on, and much more. It's basically $2,000 of value. And hassle-free hosting where GoDaddy handles updates for the software. I can't say I hate that. It's actually pretty nifty. Okay. So let's see if I can try to find the premium store design service. I think that was to design the actual store, which I don't need. So let's go to the next email. Unlimited managed hosting for WordPress websites. Each email is like a package of things thrown at me. Website security. What is this? Is this for... Okay, this is in case your website... Okay, so we're not going to worry about the security part yet. It's a small website. It's most likely not going to get bombarded by anything. It's not controversial. It's a store site, so we don't need to worry about that. Ultimate managed hosting for WordPress websites. Let's go back and compare. Premium design. Okay, so ultimate managed hosting. Which package was I looking at? Was that Ultimate? That was Expand. Let's go back. Okay, where is Ultimate? I don't see Ultimate. Because Ultimate, they have Ultimate managed website hosting, WordPress websites, one site, 5 years. And then there was a code they applied that took quite a bit off, frankly. Let's see. 30%. Let me see if I can. I have a feeling that this offer here is not public because it's not here. Let's see. Ultimate managed website hosting, one site, 5 years. The price they quoted was $779.40 for 60 months. Is that each month? It says the total price. Okay, so they were bundling it with the website security. I am confused, but auto renew every 60 months for 1,016. So basically 1,619. Okay. So it's 50% off. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Where is Ultimate Managed Hosting at? I mean, because this is essential expand. Is there? I thought maybe if I scroll over, maybe it was hiding somewhere. I'm going to do a search term. I think I'm going to try to find it on the internet. Okay, so this is GoDaddy. And this is called Ultimate. Oh, God. That screen is so far away. Ultimate Managed Hosting for WordPress websites. Oh, at least the AI broke it down. You want the specific page, but maybe it's something they only offer on the back end. Like, yeah, you can't just buy it. Pop that on there. I mean, this shows up. Ultimate Managed Website Hosting. Handles updates, patches, so they take care of everything. I wish this would... So the one thing about the AI search is I wish they would tell you where they see this. So what is this? So what is this? This is a website builder. So I have a feeling this is more like yeah, so this is not WordPress. Yeah, that's okay. So this is their proprietary website, the thing. Okay. So interesting. They also have their own. He was adamant for WordPress. So we're gonna leave that quote and go to the next one. Okay. Okay, so the next email is just a follow-up. Okay. So, I am going to make a note. And probably should. I think I'm going to update. Okay, separate WordPress for proprietary. Proprietary. Okay. Yeah, I should separate the differences here. And then the proprietary one. And this is called Website Builder. Oh, that's how much gibberish. There we go. Sell limited products, sell leading marketplaces, automated inventory, sync across channels. Because I'm assuming it's this, and this. I would personally go with this one. This seems like it has everything. Email marketing sends, automated sales tax calculators. Is that really something that just doesn't? Wow. I guess you'd have to have commerce. I'm going to quickly make sure I have the right link. Here we go. I do have the white link. Okay. No, it's a website builder. Commerce. Dude. Okay. So when I say proprietary, again, I'm saying like Shopify. So 129, it's 130 bucks a month. Or sorry, I don't know where I got that. $21 a month. Or $252 for a year. Okay. So I think we have what we're looking for on those. And that was all of the emails. So GoDaddy can go either way. I do not know about these fees. Let's see if we can find out about the fees. Does it say? Yeah. Managed hosting for WooCommerce. Didn't. Yeah. Okay. I guess some people just want their blogs to keep updated. Okay. Let's go back. I'm going to add SEO included. I want to make sure I'm correct on that before I commit to it. Okay. $200 for them to migrate the site. Okay. Okay, so on the managed website, there is no specific mention of. Oh, hold on. It says premium support. Where are we? No. POS, no. 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 What was the hold up on this one? Because it doesn't show me any limits, which is great. Actually, we'll get rid of that. I actually don't know if I that for a fact. Okay. So now we can move on to the next one. Oh, wait. I got one more email from him. Okay. All right. New email. Let's see. Who am I looking at? Wix, Bluehost, or Network Solutions? And this is from Bluehost. Okay. Wow. Move this tab over here. Okay, so this lady did me a favor and included the information. So plan name, e-commerce premium. Out of all of them, she was probably the most thorough. Just give me links to the plans. I'd really appreciate that. Term. So 1 month is $10. For 36 months. Okay. Okay. Okay, so it says 100 websites. I don't know what you're doing to need that, but sure. 100 gigs of storage, 400,000 visits, site creation tool, domain free migration tool, WordPress updates. Okay, so this is a WordPress, and they use AI to create the. Okay, so I'm happy when they follow the instructions. I asked for specific things in the email, and there we go. Okay, so you got membership, social logins, booking, security. Okay, so this is offering a lot of stuff. I don't know what Yoast is. It really tells you a lot about me. Okay. Doesn't tell me. Scroll down. Let's see. I'm kind of curious to understand. WooCommerce is completely free. The basic plugin, yes. Let's see. Internet stores continue to evolve. WooCommerce evolves with it, making WooCommerce an easy website for beginners. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. What are the advantages of WordPress versus shared? WordPress hosting plans on this page are the same as those on our shared hosting page. As Bluehost, WordPress hosting and shared hosting are the same thing. Okay. How do I get started with WooCommerce hosting? Simply choose the plan right for you and the website needs, and then create and add your own domain, and will automatically install WooCommerce on your WordPress website while also providing a free WooCommerce SSL to keep your site and transactions secure. Setup only takes a few minutes, and then you select your theme, and you can begin. Blah blah. Okay, I don't care. The domain's parked elsewhere. Emails go with it. So let's see. Open link. Do they separate them out? I'm going to go back and read that thing before I get too far. But now I'm like, while you don't need a special WordPress hosting platform for WooCommerce, it's important to choose the plan that meets the requirement of the plugin. The plugin requires a certain amount of resources to function properly. So please consider WooCommerce hosting plan that was designed with enough bandwidth storage. Okay, so I see. So this is a two-part thing. This is all the web-capable stuff, and this is the actual hosting. So, okay. That breaks it up a little bit. I'm going to copy one of those itches. Realize I misspelled Network Solutions. There you go. Okay. So they sell it in parts. I don't like that. So let's look. 100 websites, 100 gigs, 400,000 visits, AI creation, don't need that stuff, manage WordPress updates. My nose itches. Let's see what else. Secure payment processing, auto install, paid offers, free SSL malware detection. Oh, okay. I'm going to assume it's the case of, other than the top bit here, all of this is also all of this is also all of this. Yeah, which is what it looks like. Okay. Frankly, for an extra 50 cents, you might as well get e-commerce essentials. And I'm going to move this over here. It's $7 a month for 36 months. Oops, sorry. Wrong one. So This one covers the huh. Oh, wow. I mean, this might be a future. Okay, let me go back here. E-commerce premium, and then virtual private server. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. I'm reading the email, by the way. So the top thing would be so can use current domain and can update DNS records. Okay. And she's just saying that e-commerce premium so I'm confused about, she just shows me this one and then shows me the virtual private server stuff, but we don't need that. This one says you get 100 domains and 400K visits a month. All this crap. You can offer all these things. You can do all this stuff. This one has SEO, e-commerce premium. Back here. Oh, so confusing. I mean, it's like, why not pay the extra 50 cents? Like, this one includes, this is all the websites, the support, secure payments, affiliate program, free SSL. Okay, this is the website backend. And this is And okay, so I am confused about. Okay, wait. So they both say those things. So technically, this is unnecessary. I can get rid of essentials. Okay, so premium. Okay. So premium, that offered the SEO stuff, right? Whatever Yoast SEO. Yeah, okay. So, okay, that's it for Bluehost. So we can close that out. Okay, who is next? Who are you? Okay, Network Solutions. Network Solutions next. I don't know why I typed it out, but here we go. So, Network Solutions. I actually talked to this person on the phone. Good guy. Okay. So he sent me two different things, two different prices, monthly and for 5 years, or yearly and for 5 years. Okay. Okay, cool. So he recommends WordPress for growing business. So... website builder. Okay, so they do have a website builder. Okay, so WordPress for a growing business. Okay, so he recommended this one. 20 gigs, 3 sites. That's actually perfect on the number there. Don't really need a domain, but that's... Well, actually, we might need a domain for the 3rd site, so maybe. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to make some notes. Copy. No. Yeah, so definitely WordPress hosting for growing business. Okay. So 1 month is $9. Okay. Now, what does he have here? Okay, so 1 month, 1 year, and 5 years. Okay. 1 month, 1 year, and 5 year. Okay. So it's 1 month, or sorry, 1 year is $47.88. So let's say $48. And 5 years is $402. Yeah, I'm checking the link he sent was the same one. Okay. Okay. Let's go back to here. Okay. I need to see WordPress hosting servers that are optimized to run WordPress sites effectively. This means loading times, faster load times, better performance, and improved user experience. We automate updates. Your website is always on the latest, most secure version of WordPress. Our team of WordPress experts is here to guide you through success and quick answers. Guard you with cloud backups. They have basically all the features I'm looking for. I don't have any strict numbers, though. Let's see. Apparently, I'm looking at the offers he made. CodeGuard Basic, which I assume is security, and then SSL certification for 5 years. Yeah, those are the two add-ons he added. And the pricing is at 50% off. So, which seems to be consistent. Okay, so once you log in WordPress 10, you select a theme, and build your website. Okay. They made this very simple without providing all the information I actually would like to see. But, I mean, you can assume it's a WordPress site, so obviously PHP, MySQL, and they do mention their backups. Let's see. So we'll skip over to Wix now. So Bluehost guy made it really easy. Okay, now to Wix. So it tells me to click here. Hope this email finds you well. This is my pleasure to assist you today. Check the details here. They call a premium core plan that fits the needs. However, they offer other plans. Okay. Okay, so literally straight simple. Here's a link. Gotcha. And right away, okay, so Wix is like Squarespace is like Shopify. So it is proprietary. Okay, so let's go back here. Copy. Back here. Free domain for 1 year. Don't care. Multi-cloud hosting, standard marketing suite. Accept payments. Standard e-commerce. It's not clickable. I can't see more. And 10 staff. Okay, here we go. Alrighty. Oh, they must have a free version if you usually can't remove that. Okay. Storage space. Well, I never imagined it ever being more than that. Don't care. Accepts payments. Payment plans. 50,000 products is just pretty good. No, we're not doing drop shipping, so. No, don't definitely need any of those. Okay, so yeah, the $30 a month, $39 a month. Let's call it business. Month. Okay, well, I can already go. I don't know. I don't think they offer. I mean, this is all good and stuff, but there's no expandability. It's like only one website. So I can already go just based on the fact that the proprietary bit of it. I am not a fan. So I'm looking at other things. Okay, so that's a no for me, bro. So let's see. I mean, the highlights are decent enough. It's just huh. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's all the AI builder crap. Okay, we'll get rid of that. All right. Scratch my nose. So what I want to know is, okay, so we're looking at WordPress. Okay, so GoDaddy. Okay, I see. Because they have to manage the back end, the WordPress sites were more expensive. Gotcha. Okay, morbid curiosity. I'm going to quickly go into Shopify. Actually, I'm going to go back. There you go. Shopify. I want all the features. Let's go. I mean, if I'm going to do this, I might as well do it right? So we're going to... Wix has the least information. I'm going to copy theirs. Okay. Get rid of all this crap. Shopify. So full features, great. Keep in mind this is proprietary, so Equip your store with world-class checkout. Okay, unlimited products, great. Additional staff accounts. So it already has to be a grow, at least. Okay. Collaborator accounts. Okay. Templates and themes, sales channels, inventory locations. Okay, that's fine. Drop ship and okay, analytics 60, Shopify Academy, access 24-hour support, unlimited web hosting. Okay, custom domain. Don't worry about that. In-person selling. Well, not necessary. Everything include. Okay, we're not doing POS, so it doesn't matter. Unlimited contacts, customers, Shopify email, forms, inbox. Don't really care about any of that. That seems like a regular thing. Okay, Shopify is between 2.7 and 3.3%. Okay, so 2.7 to 3.3%. Although I wouldn't be surprised that is industry standard because all of them seem to be doing the same thing. And there's no in person, so I'm not worried about that. Shipping discounts up to 88%, which seems to be common. Third-party calculated shipping rates. Okay. Get Shopify tax-free for your first $100,000 in US sales. Well, that ain't going to be a problem for a while. Okay. Don't need any of that. Don't need any of that. Okay. So it'd be. Let me grab the link here. The grow plan. Okay. Go back to this. Okay, so $105 a month or $79. I'm gonna do math. Hold on. 79 times 12. Okay, 948. So 1 month, 1 year. 109 slash 948. Oh, sorry, it's 105. Okay. Might as well do all the math. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So what I think I want to do is, now that I've gotten the basics, although this one says 5 staff. 5 staff. Anything else that sticks out? No. Okay, so we got that. Let's go start looking at the other stuff again. So real quick. So we're looking at the growing business solutions. So this one says 3 sites. Automated updates. I like that. And they have backups. These are some of the requirements that he specifically wanted, just in case things go sideways. So let's go. So far so good. Let's go to Bluehost. And what plan are we looking at again? We're looking at their e-commerce premium. Oh, this is essentials. What did I end up wrong? WordPress hosting. Okay, here it is. Oh, wait, what? I boo-booed. Okay, now I have to go back and look up the WordPress email, or the Bluehost email. Okay, it was e-commerce premium. Oh, I see. Okay. On me. I deleted the wrong line. Oh, wow. Okay. E-commerce premium. It has all of this. Okay. So they do manage updates. And they have SEO. Automated updates. Actually, I don't need to say automated. They do the updates. They do the updates. Okay, do they do the backups? Okay, they have updates. Just looking for backups. Daily website backups. Thank you. And yeah, that's pretty much okay. So moving on to the next site. I got what I needed. Wix. I'll be honest. It's pretty much the same as the other ones, and I don't care. So we're going to skip past it. And we're going to go to Host Papa. Host Papa. The fact that you have to buy. It doesn't seem. I'm gonna go there. Oh, because that's right. She showed us VPS and we said no, thank you. Which page? Managed WordPress hosting, and we looked at. WordPress Plus and Website Builder Commerce. Okay, so WordPress Plus has 3 installs, automatic backups, there's 3 sites, automatic backups, it's $50 a month. Backups. Backup. And automated updates. Okay. Backups. Updates. Okay. And then we looked at Ultra, which is right here. 10 sites. Okay. Backups. Okay. Okay, so, and then finally, we're going to go back to GoDaddy. Let me grab that URL there. Copy. And we were looking at expand. So 130 a month, or 1560 a year. I'm trying to see if they can give me information on backups and whatnot. Okay, so daily backups. Okay, so they have backups. back over here. Interesting. Huh. Is it? Online store marketplaces. Facts. Okay, so they have built-in payments in theirs. That's what's making theirs a little bit different than everybody else's. That was confusing me a little bit. And then it says you can also use Stripe or Authorize.net. Actually, I think I might have used to use them a long time ago. But yeah, you can tie in your own. Okay, and then okay. But if you buy the big package, it just seems like the migration is free. So yeah, I think that's where we are looking right here at. Okay. So I think we've kind of got an idea what we're looking at here. Shopify, 1 year, 1 month, this amount. These are these fees. 1 site, 5 staff. Okay, great. 3 sites. Okay, actually, I don't need to say site because if I don't specifically say multiple, it ain't multiple. In WordPress, you can add as many staff as you want. So let's see. So network solutions. If I do the deal that was offered, is basically this amount for 5 years, $402, which is actually a pretty sweet deal. But you get these 2 things and up to 3 sites. That's not too bad. WordPress here for Bluehost, up to 3 years for that amount. So be doing math. $600 for. Well, I think the price goes up after but let's say at minimum $600 for Bluehost for 5 years. Wix, kind of got bored with it. It's $40 a month though. It's really expensive, but I see Shopify is $105, so comparatively, probably the least expensive of the options. Okay, so Squarespace didn't offer me any prices. Did I get a Squarespace email with a price? Okay, which one is this one? This one is, okay, hold on. This is Bluehost. No, wait, which one I have an email open. Which one is this one? Bluehost, yeah. Okay. Yeah, because it goes up to $20 a month after the 3 years, so it would actually make it more like $800. Sense made. Okay. Anyway, what I was looking for. Let's get rid of this, close this. I was looking for... see if they sent me actual price for the Squarespace. No, they didn't. They just sent me the link. Okay, so I think Squarespace has easily removed themselves from from the competition here. So how to decide? Well, based on your needs, obviously. So I'm looking at decisions. GoDaddy is expensive. There's no doubt about that. And that's weird. It's for the WordPress site that is expensive. I feel like that number cannot be right. It just seems impossibly expensive. Oh, but that is correct. So many questions about why it's so expensive. I mean, I get the proprietary thing, but I have to assume WordPress, I mean, they're offering the backups and whatever, but I mean, Host Papa is offering 2 years of $50 a month. And it's 3 sites, backups and updates. I probably should do some more math for this one. Because my brain's like, ooh, 24 times 50. I don't know. 1,200. Okay. Well, apples to apples here. So they're less expensive than GoDaddy at 2 years than for 1 year, but I think I have a 50% off coupon. So that's why that one. Plus, also get 3 sites. Okay. They're Ultra. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to switch these around. This is a bit crazy here. Copy. It's weird to read months behind days. Or, sorry, whatever. Copy. It's $122 a month with no migration, or you can pay 1, 2, or 5 years and get the migration. Don't really need the migration. It's just a thought. But I mean, for me right now, I'm thinking WordPress for 2 years. Yeah. So I think what I'm going to do is, for sake of mine, I'm going to take out the proprietary stuff, move them somewhere else. And then move the WordPress stuff up. Because, again, compare apples to apples. Okay, so that gets it almost all on the same page. And let's see. Okay, so network solutions, WordPress hosting for growing business, $402 for 5 years. 3 sites, updates, backups. That is impossibly inexpensive. Bluehost, because I think the price doubles after the 3 years. So to $20 a month. I'm going to make a note. Monthly is 20 after 3rd year. Actually, you know what? They're all discounted like that. It was just no sense in. They're all 50% off. Okay. So comparatively, Network Solutions is cheaper than Bluehost. But they're not offering the multiple websites. Host Papa is. Maybe I should rank these based on where I think things might be going, but 2 years, $50 a month, $1,200. It's gonna, everything's like 50% off, so it's gonna double. But it gives you 3 sites. GoDaddy is just 1 site. So yeah, I think I'm going to move these based on the particular matching of needs. Okay. And none of them do multiple sites apparently. Okay. This one does. I want to grab that and put that copy. Okay. So simply by rearranging, Network Solutions is clearly the better value maybe. They offer the same thing as Host Papa, but Host Papa is offering, actually I'm going to go back into the email there. Host Papa. So I decided to do a higher level than him. He did not throw me prices at me, so what I saw on the screen is what I saw on the screen. Okay. Network Solutions. Okay. So WordPress for growing business is the recommendation. And then, yeah, so the offers are what are on screen with the coupon code I have. So purely based on that, one would assume Network Solutions would be the play, which I'm going to move now to the top of the list. So I'm going to make a note. This is with a promo. It's a 50% off promo. Oh, poops. And then this is just its normal price. So even if Network Solutions change the price, which would be double, it'd still only be $804 for 5 years. Because it's $20 a month, I think. Let's go check that out real quick. Let's confirm my solution. Let's see. Host Papa. Bluehost, no. And there, Network Solutions. Okay. $9. 48 and 402. Okay, so then So the network solution offers are 48 and 42. Otherwise, if I run a calculator, the oh wait, is this 3 years? No, 1 year and 5. Okay, on 3 and 5 year. Plans. Because 9 times 12 is 100 and something. 108. Okay. So, yeah, more than 50% off, which is a pretty sweet deal. I just wish Network Solutions website was more detail orientated, because this is not a lot of information. Oh. Entrepreneur's plan. What the hell is that? Where is said plan? Okay, that takes me back here. Because they have their own proprietary tool, but I don't care about that. And so this is like a shell account then. Okay. So I mean, I think we found a winner. I would have to investigate more. There's not enough detail on the website, which means I'm going to have to email them. But I think right now we're looking at that. And then we have Host Papa in second, because that's just a normal price. There is no discounts or anything. I'm actually going to erase this. It's not necessarily need to be said. And then I'm curious about something. The price they quoted was a discount or not on Host Papa. Yeah, a little bit, not much. Oh, that's right. I couldn't figure out the difference, why there's so much extra, but probably for the migration thing. Yeah. Wix really gave me nothing. It's pretty much straightforward what it is. So yeah, I think to wrap this video up, I'm going to go and email Network Solutions and see exactly if they have a page that lists every available feature, because I'm obviously not seeing that here. Although this is for the web server. Which one was that? WordPress. Here you go. Yeah. I need to see more. I need to know, like, I need to see a comparative checklist, because this isn't enough information. Like how many users or stuff. I mean, it's a WordPress site, so technically as many as you want, but like I need to see. Yeah, I need to see more. So I think I'm going to email them. But for right now, that's my number one choice. Host Papa Plus is probably number 2. I think Host Papa Ultra is a little too much. Just not right now. We only need 3 sites, and this is, the website that we're migrating is tiny. It's like a dozen items or something. And then GoDaddy. It's I don't understand why it's charging so much, but I also don't understand why this is charging so much, and why the prices are skewed in this weird way. Let's see. They have okay. Again, then the proprietary is all generally cheaper because of what they're offering. Okay, so hopefully this didn't bore you too much, but at least you learned a little bit of what is being offered through these hosts. I don't think this particular video is going to get posted anywhere else. So, because it's boring. It's a 2-hour live stream of me going, okay, let's make a decision and put everything on a piece of paper, or technically. So yeah, into a document. So I think that's the breakdown here. Anyway, I guess nothing else. But thanks for watching.